Okay.
Was this in yesterday?
Yes, this is what we were working on yesterday. So we're continuing this page. We left off on the transaction where we paid cash to the owner for withdrawal of equity. So on the 16th, Michael Delgado drawing is our account. We paid $350. Drawing, always a debit. Okay. And then we paid him cash with a check. So check number 6 is our source document, our document number. And cash is decreasing with a what? Cash decreases with the credit. Okay, so $350 over here. And that finishes that transaction that we got caught on yesterday. Okay, now what we're going to look at next is how to get from one page to the next. You can see here we're about to run out of lines, and then we have a second page of our journal. Okay, so there is a process to this. At the end of each page we want to do totals, and we want to check our debits and credits. Okay, so we're going to add 2 more transactions. If you turn to page 77, you can just see them in the picture. They don't have the actual wording for the transactions, but on the 23rd, there's a check mark. What does a check mark mean? Cash for, not supplies, but sales, right? Cash and sales. We have special columns for those, so there's nothing to go here. Okay, and so that is also coming from usually a cash register tape, and so we have the T, and the 23 usually matches up with the date. That's where the 23 comes from. Okay, and then we also put a check mark here. Again, we'll cover that later as to the why, but just know if you put a check mark there, you're going to put a check mark here. And it's sales, $240. And cash is coming in, so a cash debit of $240. Okay, and then also on the 23rd, we're going to have equipment rental expense. And we wrote a check. Okay, and this is check number 9. And we kind of had a gap in here, but again, at this point, we're looking at how to get from one page to the next. So there is a gap in transactions. You can see we went from check 6 to check 9.